Hello, and welcome to this edition of April 2021 News That You Care About. I am MyBoy479, and we start our night with a story that is just breaking headlines all around the world. That's right, the world's largest inner tube water slide, to be exact. A theme park in Molasses has awarded a Guinness World Record after installing a water slide measuring 3,645 feet long. This is more than 3 times the previous record of 1,168 feet. Sim Chu, a chef of Sim Leisure Group, said the idea for the slide came from his desire to create a water slide ride that would last for more than a few seconds. And he claims that that was the only idea that he had when it came to lasting for a few seconds. Next, we have a story, a genie in the bottle, possibly? Not quite. A message in a bottle dropped in Kentucky River was found 30 years later after floating an estimated 250 miles to Tennessee. Pam Stratford said her husband Daniel and her daughter Skylar were treasure hunting on the shore of Open Lake near Ripley, Tennessee, after recent flooding when they discovered the bottle with a message inside. Most of the time, it's a bunch of trash, she said, but every now and then you get something neat, and they got something neat. The bottle was apparently traveled 250 miles through the Green River, the Ohio River, and the Mississippi River before ending up in the lake. The Hollanders who sent the bottle downriver were a couple that just moved in by the river. Miss Hollander said that she didn't remember putting the message in the bottle into the river, but her husband John recalled the event right away. When asked about what motivated them to do that, he claimed, 420, baby. Moving on, animals gone wild? Firefighters in Canada to the rescue of a dog who knocked their owner's vehicle out of park and took an accidental joyride. Firefighters said the dog had been left alone in the car while the owner went inside an adult bookstore. It appears that the dog had popped the vehicle into neutral, causing it to move. The dog was rescued and there was no reported injuries to the dog or any other citizens. Too Fast, Too Furious producers are reaching out to the owners of the dog to try to get him in the role in Too Fast, Too Furious 72. Llama on the loose. Police in California said they ended up in an unusual chase when a loose llama or alpaca was spotted running on the highway. Luckily, a local resident with knowledge of these animals was able to assist us by corralling it into a fenced area and prevent it from getting hit by a vehicle on the highway, local police stated. And they wanted to thank the man for his help and wanted to give him a shout out. The animal is being cared for by animal control while officers are attempting to identify its owner. Duck, dodge, and hide. Customers and employees at a New Jersey diner said an aggressive goose is protecting his brood in the parking lot and has been attacking humans who get too close. Witness said that the male goose has frequently been spotted in the parking lot at the Park West Diner in Woodland Park and has been acting threatening toward customers and employees. At least one man has been knocked over by the goose and left with bruises on his face from the birds pecking. We now go live with that man for an interview.
Rockin', rockin' and rollin', down to the beach I'm strolling, but the seagulls poke at my head, not fun. I said, seagulls, stop it now. Stroll on that beach. Said seagulls gonna come, hook me in the coconut, and they did, and they did, had me going like, nothing I could do but yeah. When these birds attacked me, when I tried to run, I fell, and then these kids started laughing. sack. Where did
Welcome back. Experts say male geese are known to be aggressive this time of year because they are protecting their eggs. Canada geese are protected under the Federal Bird Treaty Act and regulated by the New Jersey Division of Fish and Wildlife. If you go near their nest, they will come after you. They don't bite, but they'll clam on you and you'll have a black or blue mark that will last a month or so. You have been warned. Up next, burglars in houses all over the world. We now go live to Captain Fishpace, who has this report.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an irrelevant news report. Police responding to an alleged break-in attempt at a California home have been shocked to discover that the intruder was not quite what they were expecting. Yana Sidnor and her 2-year-old daughter were sleeping at approximately 1 a.m. in their Natomas home when they were interrupted by the sound of a boom, boom, boom.
About 1 a.m., I hear over my meditation music this bang, this boom, boom, boom. I texted my friends. I was like, hey, someone's at my house. And they were like, call the police. I was like, oh, yeah, call the police.
After reporting the matter to her local police department, Miss Sidnor was rather flustered and embarrassed when she was forced to admit that once the police had broken down her front door, she was greeted to the sound of nothing but laughter.
You hear police, and then a shuffle, and then you hear laughter. It was my robot vacuum cleaner. Turns out my son had turned it on because he didn't want to do chores before he left for the weekend. We hadn't used the vacuum in almost 2 years, and it had fallen down the stairs.
In all my years as a reporter, it never ceases to amaze me that the stupidity of the public will always be breaking news. For Irrelevant News Reports, this is Captain Fish McPaste, signing off. Back to you in the studio, my boy.
Thank you so much, Captain, and welcome back, guys. Thunder Buddies for Life. A life-size teddy bear on a quest to walk more than 400 miles from Los Angeles to San Francisco said his journey was filled with obstacles, including a brief run-in with the law. Jesse Strong, 33, who goes by the name Bear Son, when he's in his teddy bear costume, said he had no goal in mind when he decided to take Bear Son for a long walk between the California cities. He said the other obstacles, such as road closures and unexpected difficult terrain, have caused delays and pushed his expected arrival date in San Francisco back from April 17th to April 21st. Laura said he is spending his nights camping and asking supporters on GoFundMe to help him with food and other costs. He said any surplus money from the crowdfunding effort will go towards creating a upgraded bear suit for him to walk in. Is your body for sale? A California-based restaurant chain is offering customers free burgers for a year if they get a hamburger tattoo bearing the eatery's name. Farmer Boys, that's right, Farmer Boys, announced its partnership with the Honorable Society Tattoo Shop in West Hollywood, California, and Rockin' Ink Tattoo in Las Vegas to offer 3 different 2-inch by 2-inch tattoo designs. They struggled to find people at first, but then started advertising on farmersonly.com, and it blew up. Customers who receive the tattoo will receive free burgers for a year from Farmer Boys location. Farmer Boys said the promotion celebrates the 40th anniversary. When asked what they plan to do for the 50th, they said, ask all those idiots to come back so they can get another one on their body. Wally delivering pizza? That's right. Pizzeria chain Domino's announced it is teaming up with the Anonymous vehicle company to offer customers in Houston contact-free delivery via a robot. Domino said that the R2 robot developed by Neuro will be delivering pizzas to Houston customers in the Woodland Heights neighborhood who opt in to the anonymous delivery pilot program. The robot car, which received regulatory approval from the U.S. Department of Transportation last year, no shocker there, will carry pizzas to customers' homes, and the patrons will receive text messages with updates on the delivery status and a pin to put in the robot touchscreen to receive the order. Domino's still requests you tip the driver, as robots have families too. And last but not least, Mario Bro for Life. Texas-based auction house announced a sealed copy of Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Entertainment System sold for $660,000, the highest price ever fetched for a video game. Heritage Auctions, based in Dallas, said the copy of Super Mario Bros. Was sold as a part of the Cosmetic and Cosmic Art auction during the weekend, was part of a short run, and was produced in 1986, before Nintendo switched with a shrink-wrap packaging to a sticker seal. The video game had been purchased as Christmas gift in 1986, but ended up spending 35 years untouched in a desk drawer. The game sold for a final price of $660,000, which Heritage said is the largest amount ever paid for a video game. That is your April 2021 news. I'm MyBoy479. Good night.